Hello everyone. This screencast applies only to those teachers that are teaching in a multi-age school, specifically in the areas of science and social studies, when parts of the curriculum from each grade are being taught. If you're in that situation, you will very likely see something along this line in your course selector, Science 2-3 or Social Studies 3-4. And when you first enter that, when you press Classroom Assignments, you may see a white screen pop up and it'll quickly vanish and replace with this view. Don't panic if you see that. It's just the template being applied to your course. For the most part, Multi-Age works very much like any other grading template, with one difference. And just to demonstrate that difference, if I go under Report Period 1 right now, you'll see that most of this looks exactly the same as any science class. However, if I look off to the right-hand side, where I might see Waste in Our World or Magnetism or Environment, etc., I only see Inquiry, Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4, and Unit 5. For social studies, this will be the same idea, except it'll say Inquiry, Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3. The difference with a multi-age class is that you need to label what these are going to look like on the learner profile before you start doing your assessments. To do that, all you need to do is go to Class Options, Weighting Configuration, and on Weighting Configuration, you'll see, initially in this column, you'll see Inquiry Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, and in this column, you'll see Inquiry Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3. What you'll need to do before you begin entering marks is to change these to the actual topics being taught. So you can see this teacher has already changed these to magnetism, hot and cold temperature, building with a variety of materials, and test design, animal life cycles, hearing and sound. It's important to note that this should be consistently applied throughout your school, so that one teacher doesn't send home a report card that looks substantially different than another teacher. So it's advisable that schools begin this process by pulling their grade teams together and entering these fields in a consistent way. Once those fields are entered, you can just go ahead and scroll to the side and press Save. And once you do, whatever you have entered in these boxes is the actual text that will appear on the learner profile. Again, beyond that part, everything will look exactly the same as what you're used to in Students Achieve. You will notice, however, that these headings are still labeled as Unit 1, Unit 2, but if I do want to find out what they're actually called, all I need to do is hover my mouse over top, and you'll see the actual name will appear in the little yellow window. As always, feel free to give me a call if you have questions on any of this, and I'd be happy to help.